I mean, as long as you escape, it's all good. I mean, you got a ship.
Yeah.
Although the governors probably want to go.
What are these jackwagons doing? They should be able to see that shit.
They can see it. Doesn't mean they can fire from where they are.
They don't need to fire. They need to alert the rest of us.
Well, also they're not there yet. This is more of just so when they are there. Technically, they're not there yet, although they're about to be. And you guys are all but one of you are high. Probably not the best leadership material now.
What do you mean? I've been high every single battle.
And we've won.
But only one of them you've led out of those. Also, one of the first battle you technically lost. The Teal lost all of her limbs but one.
Walking now, isn't she? Thanks to...
Yeah. Alright, so you guys land. They see, of course. So they are turning around to go inform.
Do we have any guns on the ships?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're inside at this point. But you can still shoot at the palace if you want while you're landing.
Go for it.
See, that would actually be a pretty good idea to bombard them while we're digging the trenches.
Because right now, here's the entrance. I actually have lines to kind of represent the door.
Okay.
So it's a double door here, and then you've got the balcony here and here. So really, those are the only exits from the palace, other than the hangar.
The ones that you see anyway.
Yeah. There's no back exits though. The hangar's the only other option if they block these off. Just so you know.
Alright, so...
You, of course, don't know about the hangar.
Yeah, but assume we can see those front entrances.
And the village, where the city is, it's on the other part, off the map from where. So you're landing in between where the palace is and the city.
Alright, so here's the deal, boss man. We can do this one of two ways. Quietly. Well, actually, we're not doing anything quietly at this point.
Yeah, I think they have seen us.
Yeah, so we can either bombard and build the trenches.
Once I'm alerted, since I know there's only 11 people other than the counselor, I have a very fun and ridiculously mean plan to the Sith.
So are you trying to lead towards bombarding?
He is putting it on the table for Chikara and the other guy to just hash out.
And the actual admiral that's there with you guys kind of leans in and says, I think that is our best course of action. And Teneb says, well then, go ahead.
Alright, then.
Where are we aiming?
Any of those front exits? Or is there a central thing to the thingy?
Well, if you were to go central, you would be going towards the main entrance.
I mean, is there a tower or some such?
I mean, it is technically a tower in and of itself. So if you take the base where the entrance is, you could cause some issues.
Yeah, that seems like a good spot to aim at.
Alright.
Use the cover of that. Because if we do this quick, then there's really no need to build.
He's trying to TPK you, man.
He's trying to pull a blitzkrieg. He's gonna see what's to be had with a blitzkrieg.
Well, the main factor here is speed.
And it only gets one of these. Ooh! Not good for you. So, he got a triumph.
Okay.
He hit a soft spot on the tower. On the palace.
Cool.
So, next thing you know, it's rumbling. Bad.
Whoa, man, we need to get the hell out of here.
You don't even know what's going on.
That's rumbling, I don't care. We need to get out of here.
You sure it's not one of your, hallucinations?
I don't hallucinate high like that.
But,
I might see shit, but I don't hallucinate rumbles.
You managed to take out the door, but this actually falls into a way where it's actually kind of an exit now. So it's more of a slide now, the balcony. So now if they wanted to exit that way easily, they could without having to climb. They don't know that, though. Well,
All right.
he does, because he sees it.
So Pantaleimon will say, "Here's a great."
Okay, but you just used...
No,
yeah,
it's my
you just
turn.
spent your...
I used my turn.
Yep. So now they're going to continue running. 2, 5. Because he's just going straight for letting the governor know.
So, fuck us then, right?
I mean, their top priority is their governor. Well, this guy will. This guy's coming this way. 2, 3. This guy's going to continue guarding there. He's going to continue guarding there. They're going to stay there. Do you want to do anything?
Guy running up to our door.
You hear footsteps. See the guard.
What's going on, man?
We don't know yet. All we know is that it feels like we've been shot because the palace is rumbling.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
We should probably get.
We should try to evacuate and get the hell out of here.
All right, so you're blocking the door now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. He won't make it out. Brony prevented his girlfriend from getting out. To be fair, though, you're actually blocking the block she would be on.
Well, to be fair, he could have also gone out that way, and then she would have at least been next in line.
Well, this is the furthest he could go.
Really?
Yeah, that's 5.
Oh, okay.
So, and you're at your furthest actually too. So everybody's at their furthest. So that is the end of your turn for this round.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys are officially landed.
All right. He will order.
So already you guys are kind of going onto the ground. So they're like this right now.
So these things don't exist
Yet. Although they could, if you wish.
Yeah.
So you're kind of
How
here.
elaborate would I?
Well, just so you know,
Wow.
it will take 10 rounds to build the entire thing.
Okay.
So like a row. It will take 10 rounds to build a row of trenches.
All right. No.
Okay.
So, Pantaleimo's like, all right, enough of the hierarchical bullshit.
Hold on. Got something. Stealth under presence.
Is stealth under presence? Stealth is an agility skill.
Oh, okay. Even better.
So,
Alright.
okay.
Dixon send you something.
Okay.
It just fucking disappeared.
Yep. Teneb Kell is now off the board.
He no longer exists.
I mean, he does. Nobody knows where he is, though.
Alright, so I think I shall arrange. So, how far can they move?
The furthest is 5.
Furthest is
But we're gonna imagine in this case, because obviously 10,000 troops.
Alright.
So we're not gonna. And the commander's actually gonna remain in the back, along with Maggot.
Sorry. Okay, so these two don't move.
Yep.
Okay.
In chess, you don't send your kings, queens, and bishops and knights out first. You send your pawns.
Ever heard of the King's Gambit?
I have. Most
And
of
it
the time
does,
failed.
but it does work.
It does.
1, 2,
Although I'd say the king is currently missing.
3, 4, 5.
So really, he's playing chess with no king.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And diagonal counts as 2.
Oh. So this way would count as 2?
Yeah. So like you were here, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'd be right next to her.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to end up right next to each other unless you start changing it up.
Yeah, the plan was to have him slightly behind her.
Do you want to at least use that extra move to be here or here? Because you have one extra that you can.
Yeah, sure. Up.
I mean, strategically it can work. That's why I'm just asking.
I don't know. I'll put him back there because I kind of want to have a small V shape.
Yeah. And we'll just pretend like everybody else isn't really under your direct command and they'll just kind of spread out as needed.
Yep.
But they're all like behind you currently because they're getting off the ship or they're just...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's your turn then. So you'd go ahead and inform him to do that.
Mm-hmm. do that.
Actually, he's going to double, because you can double if you're not doing an action.
Ah.
Go also to the noble and.
Are you going to double it?
Yeah, I'm going to double it.
As you're running past this hallway, you see that guard, and he's like, "Sir, the Sith are here!" And, like, you hear the last of it as you're just zooming past him. Mm-hmm. He's going to actually help set up, since he's going to take his turn going this way. He's going to set up one there. Mechanics intellect? That would be, because that would be a mechanics check.
Yeah, if he's he's a well-informed guard, he should have an idea of where each of the load-bearing...
Well, this one is Bernie.
Okay.
He's not even at the one he wanted to be yet.
Okay.
He was heading to one. He just canceled out completely, so... He built one, he doesn't know if it will work. Okay. Now I know whether or not it will work.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn, because that was a movement and an action. Alright, so you're actually in the main palace now, and you can see. So do you want to go ahead and...
Yeah, yo man, there's some real bad dudes coming in here to bombard into this palace. We need to get out of here. Take the guards, let's go in the ship. We need to get out of here.
I have a safe room I can go into.
No, it won't be safe after this.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. There's 10,000 troops. I think they're going to be able to break through that room.
Sir, it's probably wise if we did do as the Jedi asks. Alright, fine. Alright. Let's see how far he got on foot.
Half-speed stealthing?
It depends.
That's generally how it works.
Yeah. Okay. I know you're not going to meta, so I'm just going to kind of mark where he is, for my sake.
Okay. Fucking close.
In fact, it's a long hallway, so I don't think he'll see right yet.
No.
Alright. Back to you.
Great.
Not if he's effectively invisible.
I can roll again to see if he's still...
Yeah.
I should probably, actually.
So wait, no.
Wait, what
That
was
would be
this?
it.
That's right. It's for green. Or agility. Doesn't have any ranks in stealth, though. Perception. That's presence?
No, perception is cunning.
What?
Oh, okay. Either way, it's the same roll. Okay. Because I have to roll his perception comparing. Since he is technically in line of sight. Well, he is still perfectly invisible. Because he got 3 successes and an advantage. So, he is still essentially invisible.
Oh, good.
Excuse man.
Alright, so go ahead and do what you want to do.
Alright. Charge this motherfucker.
Alright, meanwhile, you can hear in the background the Imperial commander yelling at Maggot. He's like, "Where is he, slave? You told us he'd be trained for this. My master learned at the feet of Lord Califo. He listens to our plight. The signal will come." And one of the soldiers says, "Sir, incoming!" And you kind of look up and you see a squadron of Republic fighters fly above you and begin to drop a bombardment on top of you. Go ahead and make your moves first, and then we'll roll for like dodging type stuff to avoid the bombardment.
Well, it's a good thing I was deciding to say fuck it, charge anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Although if you had had the time, which you wouldn't have had,
Yeah.
to start digging, and you had finished digging, you could probably have been hiding in tunnels, which is where the trenches would have been useful. I would have given actually more time if you had dug before the bombardment would have came. But also, it also depends on how quickly Teneb's moving too, which Teneb moves pretty quick.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then that's 5 right here.
5.
You can double it if you want, since you're not shooting anything yet.
Yeah, that was the plan.
So you could go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
You want to just move everybody else up?
Yeah,
at the same...
everybody else goes up.
Okay, she was next to you? No,
Yeah,
she was in front of you.
in front of me. So she goes, yeah.
Next. And diagonally behind. Behind. Front. Front. Diagonally behind. Alright. So they're closing in on the palace too. Although the only entrance you have is here where you have to make a climb.
Yep.
And then here where you just have a ramp now.
Mm-hmm.
And it would actually take double either way to get there.
Yep.
Because technically it's not an actual ramp, so it would still be a struggle to go up of it. Because it's technically a flat surface. It's not like it's stairs or anything. All right. So now that they've done that, what do you want to do? I guess you're just running for it.
Yeah. Everybody knows the plan. We're getting out of here.
On. So you got him. This guy actually doesn't know. He's guarding the safe room. I'm going to continue trying to help here and set one up there as well.
I figured that I would have comm links to this guy at the very least.
Yeah.
Try to have him alert.
Okay, well, while he's setting up here, since that guy hasn't moved yet, he's going to yell, "Hey, get towards the ship." Yeah. That guy's going to be like, "Alright."
Leave no man behind.
What did I roll last time for him? For the intellect. Oh, he built one. Might go off early. Although he doesn't know that. And this guy finally makes it to the one he wanted to build. His intellect is lower, but the challenge is lower because he knows
what he's doing.
Yeah. He does not build it correctly. But it's also not going to mess up in him. It's not going to blow up in his face.
Pretty sure if one successfully goes off, the other ones will.
Yeah, because they're near each other enough.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your turns. Let's before you go on your turn, let me see how Stealthy McGee is doing.
Okay.
Got the advantage. Even though he had a lot more movement, he's going to stop there. Yeah, he is, because he thinks he's going to be there first. He only knows about that safe room right now. He knows there's two, but he since it was line of sight, he figured go to the first one first. Can't meta game. Even though I'm GM, I can't let that NPC know stuff that he wouldn't. Unfortunately for that man.
It's gonna get fucked.
Because
he's getting Shrek'd.
Because lightsaber is brawn, and he has a 3 brawn, but he also has 4 ranks of lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
3 yellow and a green. Also, he gets an advantage because the guy doesn't know.
Right.
And it's...
Boy.
Because he's right there.
Poor guy. Poor unnamed soldier. Out of character, I'm going to take a moment of silence for this guy.
Not even a chance for him.
Oh.
The purple die rolled blank for just so I can explain to the listener.
Yeah.
He only had 1 purple die since it was engaged range, and yeah.
Not even a snowball's chance.
Yeah, Teneb got, even with the fact of the boost not being useful, he got a hit still, which is enough to get a hit. And then he got 4 advantages, which...
Do you need a dying zone?
Let me see what it takes for his lightsaber to be... Lightsaber becomes critical at a 1. So he critted 4 times. Yeah, the lightsaber damage of 10, so yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, because he only has 5 wound threshold. Even with a soak value of 3, he's dead.
Slightly less dead. He's a bit more dead than dead.
Bleh. I actually do feel bad about how violent that one went. He did not have a snowball's chance. Not a good sign for the rest of the guards if he catches up. But he also has to reroll his stealth if he wants to keep, now that he's made an attack. I am going to reroll his stealth now, though. And that was agility, we said. So that's 4 green. This is getting interesting, though. I didn't expect things to go this way. I expected an actual battle, actually, kind of, at first.
If there's 9 people,
well, I didn't think you would only have 9.
I didn't think that I had that many in Havoc Squad to warrant 10,000 people fighting.
I mean, if you brought Jack around and he found out about a battle, he'd call them in time. Although somehow the Republic found out anyways.
I don't know how they're gonna feel about me doing what I'm gonna do.
Alright, he's back to being invisible.
Flipping Ray.
I mean, that's good for you.
Yeah, it's good for me, but these guards are gonna get fucked.
Alright, it's back to your turn over here. Actually, we never rolled for the bombardment.
No, we did not.
You also never moved your troops forward.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, because they were here, and then now they're here. Because they started here in a perfect line, then they went here on their first turn, now they're here. So 2 yellow for that. Go ahead and give me, what's a good thing to avoid a bombardment?
Gonna take a wild guess. Cunning won't help, will it?
No.
I guess
Avoiding
agility.
bombardment.
Yeah, some sort of agility, I guess.
So
I would say for me it would be my discipline.
Well, you're not getting hit, they are.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh,
To
let me
hell
see.
with them.
Coordination makes sense because you could be, that would be like you dodging.
yeah,
So, what's your coordination? I didn't actually look at it.
coordination is agility, and it has 1 rank in it.
Okay. And how much is your agility?
My agility is 2.
Okay, so you got a yellow, well, in this case, a red and a purple. That's not bad, considering.
Things could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be better. How many of my men will... Not really my men, but... Shit.
You survived. So you're fine. And then they first guy survived. And actually, I'm going to move each of you forward for each survival. Because, like, you're dodging.
Yeah.
I'll roll JP last.
You learn to get out of the way real fast when your master starts throwing shit at you. Oh, that was dark. Oh well.
Hit. He's actually going to move back. And he's going to take some damage. But not enough to die yet. Actually, no. Bombardment would totally kill him. I should probably reconsider that.
Well, that's 1,000 of us.
No, that's like
5, 50.
Yeah, like 5, 10, somewhere around there. It's not going to be a huge number. I'm actually going to use him to represent like some others that are coming up behind. That way, the board is always representing enough as best as we can. All right, well this one survives though.
Times.
Do I know when to hold him?
Yeah.
Know when to fold him? Know when to walk away? Know when to run? And
In this
now
case, it's run.
And now we stop so we don't get copyright striked. Well, fuck. Almost had a chance. Now represent that guy, because the first guy you represented is dead.
Whoops.
Because it's not like they're getting good things, but they're also not getting enough to avoid that. They're not getting enough to avoid the hit. And that's what matters, is the hit's getting them. He avoided the hit, actually. Yay, somebody avoided it. He avoided it too. Alright, now to roll for JP.
What happened? Well, the entire right
I actually
flank
don't
is...
have his sheet because JP keeps it on his stuff. I'll have to these stats.
Well, the entire right flank got slightly...
I mean, which would be pretty somewhere anyways.
Oh.
Jody... I would hope JP could avoid it. Yep, okay. So I don't want to have to explain, hey JP, you died in a bombardment.
You died because you...
Weren't here.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. I mean, you still have a good number that survived.
See, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still 7,000.
Well,
Well, more a little bit
like
more.
70 that are still up in the front.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then you got like a bunch that are in the middle that aren't really marked, and then
Yeah.
the ones that are coming out of the ship now. Alright, so meanwhile though, you hear the commander's going, "Ray shields, where turbo lasers now firing. Another soldier says, Orc Battalion, we spotted bombers in your vicinity. Your last message was cut off, please. And, like, this is all, like, on the radio, you can hear. And you're not there, you're not there, you're not there, you're not there. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff for if you were with certain... Oh, I actually have to roll for these two, though.
Ah, right.
Because they are technically there. Within the bombardment's field. Because it's kind of flying over the whole battlefield.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll be on to your actual turns.
Yay!
Sprinting down the hallways is a bad idea, so I'm going to stay, keep running, chuck another one, because I don't know how many people are in that.
Roll was, but I'm going to roll this. It was 2 advantages and then a hit, I think. Oh, okay, so Maggot survived.
No one else, though.
Commander survived.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he'd die too, don't worry. Actually, I might not have used the right sheet for the commander. Oh, there we go, an army officer. That's better. Oh, nope, he had the same agility, so either way. Alright, he survived. Whenever you're ready.
I'm moving.
Well, I meant, because technically they hadn't had the turn yet. I didn't know how far he went. I assumed he's just going to keep going 10 until he gets inside.
Yeah, there's not much to do other than that.
Yeah.
Probably gonna also move the other guys that are in the back.
Other than the commander and Maggot.
Yeah.
2, 4. I assumed you're just going to keep going forward, so.
Yeah. As fast as
What
possible.
about the other 3?
The 3 new ones you want to do the same, or kind of keep them back there in case?
3 new ones. Where are they?
Right there.
Okay, there. I want them to get back
One more, because that's the furthest they can go
on the.
onto the ship.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because there may be in order to deal with the fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Bombers, that's what they're called. Sorry.
Yeah, the bombers. Oh, you want somebody to fly up there?
Yeah, to try and shoot them down.
Okay, so you want them to get
And
into actual ships. Okay.
Anything else, shoot it. No hesitation.
Okay. Alright. So back to you.
Okay.
We know what you're doing. 1. Yeah, you jumped in that way. You're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He's gonna keep moving to help build the bombs. And also trying to spread the word. Plus he has to tell that guy. That way they're both there. That way I can just roll for both of them. Yep, that one's built successfully. First one, that's a complete success without any extra errors added. And another success.
Okay.
So both of those are built successfully. Now for the secret movements of Teneb Kill.
Yay.
Yay.
Be my overjoy.
Hey, maybe you'll get to fight him.
Yeah.
This is not. Those are.
This is not the time I want to fight somebody physically. Not really.
Actually, he'd stop here to kill that guy first. He would take the time to take out anybody in front of him. Should I even roll?
Let's see. Maybe he'll get lucky.
Maybe he has a snowball's chance.
Because let's see, it was 4, right? Plus the boost, because he stealthed. And then engaged.
Yep.
I mean, I could theoretically get all blanks on Teneb's side.
Yeah, let's see how lucky this guy is.
Hey, he got something.
He didn't get a failure, though. I gotta re-roll this one, though. Okay. So, he prevented this. That's it. Let's see, that's...
He's still eviscerated.
At least he didn't get any advantages. He only got 12, 13, 14 total. I mean, that's enough to kill him, but...
Got eviscerated.
At least it wasn't 40 damage, which was what the other guy took. That guy ain't coming back. Basically, that first guy, Teneb walked up behind him and used his double-bladed lightsaber to just turn him into Swiss cheese. This guy, he just cut in once, and that was enough for him. This guy, he didn't go as...
Alright, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, he was like, alright, I need to keep moving into the ship.
No need to max out the style meter on this one.
Yeah, I did style on the last one. What's your perception, since at this point he's going to have to be stealthing against you guys?
I yell at him.
So he's the green stuff, you're the bad on this one. To keep it from... So that way you know. Alright, so you prevented partially his stealth. But it was a fair roll, at least. That was actually... At least it wasn't like... guard number... whatever.
Oh boy.
Card number 3981.
He is
Womp.
steps away from the ship. Next turn, he's definitely going to be in the ship. Especially since you're still waiting for this one to come back.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably not caring as much about this one, but, I mean, if he makes it, then he makes it.
Right.
Alright, so we're back to you. Actually, I'm going to see if any extra bombardment stuff happens first.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what was the...
Well, I'm more concerned about...
Oh yeah, those two.
Yeah. Because the bombardment now has to come back this way.
Oh yeah, that's true. They have to turn around before they can do it.
Alright, after this. That went the commander.
Yeah! I should be happy about that.
And he doesn't have a replacement, so he's just...
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Maggot?
Yeah.
The slave?
Yeah. I am in command now.
Well, actually, because of the triumph.
I am the captain.
Because of the triumph, Maggot is at least down.
Look at me. I am the captain. I know the way.
I am the Maggot.
I know the way.
Poor Maggot.
He knows the way, though.
Alright. Keep moving, I guess?
Yep.
Alright, so you actually made it up onto the balcony on your last
Yeah,
one.
so should I do like a...
You see him on your... But you went 8 to see him. Do you want to keep moving and try to get past him before he can see you on the next turn?
Yes.
Okay. If you move quickly enough, he's not going to see you.
Yeah.
Because you ran, essentially.
Pants and Chikara's good at a very select amount of things.
Now, of course, if you had stopped to where you could have made a move, it would have been here, but that would have been no good anyways. Or you could have even stopped here before you even crossed, which I would actually suggest, because he will actually still see you, actually, since you're not stealthed. He would still see you, but I would say if you stopped here, you can see him, and he can't see you because of the corner.
Alright, then I'll stop there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. You kind of tell her this.
This is not the time for
Stop it, bitch.
What are you doing telling me to stop?
You know what? Go for it. Go for it. Go
I mean, to be
crazy.
fair, JP's character is over you, so you do have to kind of...
Yeah, I was going...
You have to play the politics of it.
You could also be the smartass and say, you know what? Go for it.
I'm not going to kill JP's character, though. Although, a fight might still happen. Ah, thank you. See? She is understanding if you explain. Not just be like, stop!
Stop, bitch.
So let's see.
Pants and Chikara's just like, I don't have time for explanations.
3,
Back.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean, that would be playing truer to your character.
4.
So,
Are we committing treat? I don't have time to answer that question.
2, 4.
yeah, but that guy was someone
8,
who worked underneath him. This is kind of his boss, and they're also kind of...
Both in hot water.
Yeah.
Casualty of war.
Next time I need to shoot him again.
4. Can't even make up the rest of the... Well, this is the furthest they can make it. They can't use their final move because it costs 2 to keep going. And he only has 1. Okay. So, yes. Now that he's done with that one, he's going to get the last one here. Actually, he's going to try to warn him before he sets up that last one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we should get out of here before they get here. We should get on the ship. Okay. I got to set up one last one.
Oh,
And now you know there's a ship. Because you
Okay.
could hear that.
yeah, and out of game, I thought you... Oh, okay. Now I know what that was.
And now in game 2, you also know, because you heard them say, we need to set up the last one. And what is your character thinking?
Come at me, brah.
I gave them an idea. They're gonna drop the whole fucking thing.
Do you say this out loud? Or in your... Or you tell...
Yeah.
Can't say anything out loud.
Okay, well...
Fucking cheaters.
So, okay. He signs to JP's character. They're gonna drop the whole building. Fuck, we gotta get out of here. Turn back! So on your next turns, you're all gonna have to turn back. These two, however, are fucked.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought at first they might just be regular mines. I didn't think that... I was like, well, I mean, if the building's weak... I've been trying to figure out, would he risk it? That just confirmed my suspicion.
Yeah, they were setting them up on the weak spots, and the way I figured made sense is just each corner. As long as you set one on each corner of the rooms, that's kind of a pillar, and that's enough to, like, collapse it. So really all that's left is this one corner, and then once they're both on the ship, he gets to move those.
Or you could try and fight and kill them too.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, though, because it's their turn.
It's not my turn.
And he's actually about to move off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. He's not going to get to build it yet, though.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's amazing. He still has another half move because all he did was talk to somebody. He has 5 more spaces to go.
Yeah, so he can actually start making his way towards the ship, now that he's been warned.
Mm-hmm.
They're just next to each other while he's setting up that last one.
Yep.
Well, you ran into that one.
Yeah, I should have known better.
It's okay, Teneb might save the day.
I would prefer it if he did.
Teneb might.
And he definitely will. He's definitely inside the ship now.
Yep. I figured.
So, all of a sudden, you see a Sith Lord walk in with a double-bladed lightsaber. Actually, he's not going to be that odd. Well, you're going to see him walk in when he's in the ship, I guess. Only one entrance to your ship.
Go big, go home.
So, you see him walk in holding his double-bladed lightsaber, and since it's his turn before you can make a move, he's going to throw his lightsaber at the governor.
Not a Makashi duelist anymore.
Otherwise, you would have been able to prevent that.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have been like, no, bitch. Be gone.
The dueling style.
It's okay, at least the governor was your only objective, so at least Teneb gets your only objective out of the way.
Well, shit.
As long as you get out of that building on your next turn.
Yeah, that seems fairly easy. Fuck.
What? You can make it out before it blows up, because you have the next turn, which is enough for you to get off.
Yeah.
And then, really, they still have to set up that last one and then get on the ship.
The thing is, there's like a lot of people behind us, I would assume.
They're kind of around here.
Okay.
Honestly, you could have had one of them reporting in their helmets to let everybody know to get back.
Yeah, but that would be like past tense at this point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we can do it on your next turn and that way these two who decided to go in the opposite entrance.
Here I was hoping that, everybody would just charge on in, we'd fly away safely, the building comes down, and bye.
Unfortunately, they found out at the last second they need to get out of there.
Damn them!
So let's see how things go for the governor. Yeah, I'm going to assume not well. Let me actually roll Teneb's force die.
I mean, I was joking, but...
2, 3. Because he has a force rating of 2 also. And he's actually going to convert those 2 light sides to the dark side, so he can use them. And it also makes him darker now. So that adds range to his force throw, as well as damage is what he's going to do. And now he has to actually roll for the damage. Lightsaber, so it's actually...
Oh dear. That is not looking good.
Yeah, I think the governor's in trouble. You know, whoever thought a force wielder versus, you know, just a wealthy noble would have gone bad for the wealthy noble.
Surely not I, a fellow force user.
Let's see. He is a good distance away, though, because, like, he's further in the ship at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, he at least is medium range.
Oh boy.
So at least he's not, like, standing right there like the guards were.
Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Although he also doesn't have the boost because he's not surprise attacking this time. He actually could be seen this time. So it's a little more evened out. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the governor. He blocked 2 of the advantages. So let's see, that's 11. Actually, yeah, I'm not even gonna... He's dead. So you just see the lightsaber come flying at you guys. And you don't know who it's aimed for right away. But you realize at the last second that it's aiming for the governor. And it just goes... The governor's cut in half from the... Yeah, like that, from the middle. So he kind of just splits.
Ding! Oh wait, no, we're...
Do you have a new arch rival now?
Well then.
What? I'm curious what your thoughts are. Out of game.
I'm now gonna force choke the dog shit out of him.
On your next turn, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yay, many shades of the force, so it doesn't count.
Well,
I'm not strong enough to have force lightning yet.
oh yeah, you're a force rating 2 now, so you can actually choke him properly now.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a 1, you couldn't. But now you can. As long as you can pick him up. That's what matters. Because before you couldn't pick him up.
Right.
His lightsaber still has to come back, by the way. I think another guard's gonna die. Another guard, one of his actual bodyguards dies with him as well. I'm actually gonna leave them there to remind you they're in your ship. Okay, now it's your turn. I feel so bad, I'm sorry.
They're gonna blow the whole
My whole plan ruined.
By one sneaky Sith.
They're going to blow the building.
Okay, so you actually let everybody know now?
Yeah.
So you have, like, this guy kind of spread the word. Alright.
Getting the fuck out.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, and also, I think a good fair distance to be is 10 from here, if you don't want to take any of the damage. So this is the line to cross to, well, 10 from this line. So you'd have to be, you have to at least be on this line to not, I'll mark it with that. Shit. So. It's okay.
Oh, okay. This is...
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. You can't get down. 5, 7, 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10.
What could go wrong? Oh boy.
Well, he's gonna finish setting up that last bomb.
And getting the hell out of Dodge.
And once those 2 are on the ship, that's when they'll go off.
Man, I can't even have a casualty count.
You might actually.
Other than the 2 people I'm supposed to protect, I don't think I'll have a casualty count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. On the next turn, people might die. Because I actually do think there's people that will end up being close enough to the explosion. Alright, meanwhile, on the ship, you get a turn.
Oh boy, I'm gonna use my force rating and fuck. Well, I did good. I can convert the dark side into a light.
I thought you were using many ways of the shades of the Force, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So it's 2.
And then...
versus discipline, right?
Yeah, because it's going to be his discipline against yours. Because he can actually try to avoid it. And then he has... What's disappointing?
It is a will.
Okay, he only has 2, so only take 2 purple.
Let's see.
So these 2 cancel out.
Yeah.
And that's it. You do have a disadvantage, though.
Okay.
And then how much damage does Force Choke do again?
I don't remember.
Harm stuff. That's a heal harm, right? What we use for Force Choke. Heal harm.
I think.
Who knows what's going on with Aeson in the meantime?
Right.
He's on the planet of that of where the battle took place, Ceslina sector.
I still got 4 hits though. I'm liking that.
Right. The $20 subscription.
Yeah, where the subscription is, and also where you guys think part of the immortality thing is, even though that was actually a trap. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.